Oh, we've got a ball game here. It's the first of a doubleheader. California Angels at the Seattle Pilots. It's Rudy May for the Angels and George Brunette for the Pilots. They are both southpaws. We'll be back with the lineups in just a few minutes once the coffee is brewed. Stand by, please. All right, Frank, thank you. Thank you, Frank. Frank, there is audio. Try turning your volume up. This is me talking now. We just have coffee brewing right now. The audio is fine. for it, Kathy. Go for it. Little different here, folks, for the start of this ball game. And welcome to the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, and thank you for being here. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and I really do appreciate you, all of you, for your companionship. Let's go through the opening lineups. This is the first of a doubleheader, and the first of a 5-game series, because there's a doubleheader scheduled on September 13. So God help these pitching staffs. For the California Angels, it's Sandy Alomar leading off at second base. Jay Johnstone bats second. In center, batting third, Jim Fregosi. He is at short. The cleanup hitter is Bubba Morton in right field. Playing left and batting fifth, Rick Reichart. Aurelio Rodriguez is at third base batting sixth. Jim Spencer batting seventh at first. Joe Askew catching, he'll bat eighth. And the pitcher with 6 wins on the season, it's Rudy May, the left-hander. We are at Six Stadium in Seattle. Leading off at third base for Seattle, Tommy Harper. Batting second, playing center, Steve Hovley. Batting third and right is Wayne Comer. Danny Walton is the cleanup hitter, the youngster, batting fourth in left field. Greg Goosen batting fifth at first base. The catcher, Jim Pagliarone, will bat sixth. Batting seventh, John Donaldson at second base. Ray Euler batting eighth at short. And the pitcher, left-hander George Brunette, and he has won 6 on the season. And the Seattle Pilots take the field. Here's Sandy Alomar to lead it off. Again, please consider giving at least an inning, a warning of an inning for your questions, and then they'll be showcased. Alomar, switch hitter, batting right. Oh, that's good coffee. Goosen really does have power. And folks, if you watch the documentary Short Flight in History, the Seattle Pilots, Short Flight in History, you get a lot of interviews with, including Goosen, Pagliarone, and others. Kathy Harden for the Angels. Here's Brunette, he's ready, the windup and the pitch to Alomar. That's 2-5, left-handed, chops it to second for Donaldson. He throws it to Goosen, 1 down. Here's Jay Johnstone. Ah. 2-7, left-handed. He chops it again to over to Donaldson at second, fields it good, and throws it over, 2 outs. And Frank goes with the Pilots, and he predicts a 5-2 score. Okay, we'll see. Here's Jim Fregosi, 2 outs, nobody on. Just underway here at Six Stadium. Yeah, Rick, that's a good documentary, isn't it? Here's the pitch. That's 4-7 right-handed, and he walked him. So Fregosi's on with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Bubba Morton. In fact, I think I want to see if I posted that to the community board. You'd have to scroll down a bit. No, I don't see that. No. No, but I do encourage you all, just Google, just search it in YouTube. Again, Seattle Pilots, Short Flight in History. And you'll be glad you did. You can't miss it. Okay, Morton, right-handed hitter, facing Brunette. It's Fregosi on first, 2 down. That's 3-7 left-handed. He flies it to center for Hovley, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The walk to Fregosi left on after a half. California nothing. Seattle coming to bat. Here's Rudy May for the Angels. Leading it off is Tommy Harper. Oh, okay, here's May. And the pitch. That's 6-8 right-handed, and it's a liner to third caught by Rodriguez. 1 out. Nice catch by Aurelio Rodriguez. Here's Steve Hovley now. One 6 left-handed, and it's a base hit by Hovley. A 1-out single. He's a B. Not being held. 1-2-12 with more. 1-2-13 with Askew. And the batter is Wayne Comer. 5-5, right-handed, struck him out. Comer goes down swinging. 2 down here in the bottom of the first. May on the mound. And here's the young, hard-hitting Danny Walton. Ed Ott died, wow, not last year, of course, not this year, of course, but wow, that is quite a coincidence, Joel. Quite a coincidence. He died on the same date. Okay, day, if you will. Okay, May from the stretch with 2 outs and Hovley on first. The pitch to Walton. That's 4-9 right-handed, and he walked him. First and second, 2 down. And here's Greg Goosen. .25 left-handed, struck him out, and the side is retired. May gets out of that with 2 strikeouts, no runs, 1 hit, a walk, and both left. We've gone 1. It's a scoreless ball game, and we hope this game finds you well. Again, first game of a doubleheader. There'll be another doubleheader on the 13th between these clubs. These are due to rainouts, I assume. This was rescheduled from July 10 for rain. This first game. But the second one is not. The second game was not based on a reschedule. Here's Brunette coming out. He'll face Reichart to start it off. History in Motion, the first voyage. History in Motion. See if it's on YouTube. I'm Googling it right now. or it's owned by Google. YouTube. I don't know if any of you remember when they bought it. Here it is. Yeah, and it's a brief one. It's a brief documentary of 17 minutes, but I think it's probably worth watching. So it's in my history, I think. Wait a minute. There. Uh-oh. Bear with me. I do want to watch that. There it is. And I have it in my history now, which is a valuable resource for me because I don't know why it's not showing up there, goodness. I'll put it on my watch list. Thanks a lot for the heads up on that. There it is. And Frank has a question in the middle of the third. Middle of the third, Frank will have a question. Beautiful. Here's Reichart leading it off, top of the second. Steve, Rudy May was an excellent pitcher. Here's the pitch, 3-11 left-handed. He grounds it to short, 1 out. By the way, on my landing page, I added a feature. And that is a list called Related Channels. And I added a whole bunch of them here. Now, if you have... I may have overlooked some of you. If you let me know if you have videos related to Strat-O-Matic or gaming, and I'll be glad to add you. Getting back to Ed Ott, he died. Holy cow. Oh, that Ed Ott. Oh. That Ed Ott. Okay. You know, I'm thinking of the guy who was on the Giants, but maybe his first name was different. Oh, my Lord. Isn't that something? Mel Ott. Oh, I was thinking Mel Ott. Okay. Ed Ott died yesterday. Whoa. And I remember him vaguely. Thank you. Yeah, Mel. Yeah, it was Ed. Okay, here's Brunette facing Aurelio Rodriguez. And the pitch. I got to keep on my toes with you guys. 4-12 grounds to first X. I remember Ed Ott. That's hit to Goosen. He's a 4-11. Six, 12, 15, E11. Oh, and he boots it. It's a G1 error, a ground ball error, and that'll put Rodriguez on first with 1 out. And here comes Jim Spencer. Brunette from the stretch now. And Rick, I don't know if you were here in the text, but Joel Horland gave a trivia question yesterday. It was name a player with 5 letters in both his first and last name. And the answer was Ed Ott. And he did not know that Ed Ott died. He did not know, unbeknownst to Joel Horland. Here's the pitch to Spencer. It's in the text. That's 2-7 left-handed. Pops it up to second. Shit. Donaldson makes the catch, 2 outs. That's a big, ugly dot. Ay, ay, ay. But we have a question in the middle of the third. Yeah, isn't that something, Rick? We call that a coincidence. It's based on randomness. And some of the coincidences are, well, wait for that to dry. Here's Joe Askew. 2 outs with Rodriguez on first. Maybe he died at that exact moment. Yeah, we do not know. Be interesting to look at that. Or within a period, maybe very close. Here's the pitch to Askew now. 3-8, left-handed, that's a fly to center. And Hovley is under it. And he makes the catch. And the side is retired. That's no runs, no hits. The error charged to Greg Goosen. Rodriguez got on, left on. Middle of the second, it's a scoreless ball game. And if you folks have content on your channel, and I have not included you on my related channels on my landing page, let me know. That's if you have if you have content. I understand some people don't do content. To each his own, or her own. Well, Joel Horland, I don't know. I think I'm very concrete. You know, I think it was a coincidence. So it's okay. Just don't ask any about Mays or Koufax, okay? Because I think those are the only 2 true living legends of baseball. I could be wrong. I mean, real legends. I mean, there are plenty that are younger, I guess. But here's Pagliarone to lead it off, bottom of the second. Mays over 90, Koufax 83, maybe turning 84. Here's May and the pitch. 6'9" right-handed, struck him out. That's the third for Rudy. And here's John Donaldson. He's 88, Koufax, okay. Mays is 92 or 93, or he's gonna turn 93. Rudy May into the windup, the pitch to Donaldson. He was my father's age, 5'8", left-handed. And there's a shot, a base hit into right field for Donaldson. 1 out single on a 5'8" left-handed. And Ray Euler is the batter. Mays died. What are you talking about? No. If he did, it was within the last day. Come on. Unless you're talking about Karl Mays. Okay, Mays is alive, man. Okay? unless you're talking about Karl Mays, he is alive, sir. Yeah, Mays is alive, Frank. Here's Ray Euler with Donaldson on first, one down. 5-6, right-handed, grounds it to short. This could be two. Fregosi to Alomar to Spencer, and it is a double play. Yes, Aaron died. Aaron died, I believe it was in 2023. The side is retired on the double play. No runs, one hit, none left. We've gone two, and this is a scoreless ball game. We have a question here in the middle of the third. A question. Yeah, no problem, Frank. It's a question from Frank in the middle of the third. Please give us about an inning's notice at least for your questions so we can highlight them. It doesn't compute in my mind either, Joel Horland. I know it. Here's top of the third. Rudy May to lead it off. That's 2-2, and he popped it up to second. Donaldson makes the catch. That's one away here in the top of the third. Now Sandy Alomar. He grounded to Donaldson in the first. Donaldson already with 4 chances in the ball game. Brunette winds and the pitch. 5-7, switch hitter batting right. He struck him out. First strikeout for Brunette. 2 down. And here's Jay Johnstone. Yeah, Aaron was almost 80. That's 5-5. Left-handed, struck him out. And that's 2 in a row here in the fifth for strikeouts for Brunette. It's a 1-2-3. We've gone 2.5. No score here. California at Seattle, and now I ask you to wait for it here. From Frank. Wait for it now. Anytime, Frank, for the big question in the middle of the third. I'm on the edge of my seat. Who was the only player to ever win a batting titles in 3 different decades? Oh, shit. And he played in 4 decades. His first year was 39, his last year was 60. Oh, Lord, I missed it. Joel Horland with George Brett. I thought so sure it was Williams, but I guess not. Joel Horland racking them up these days. Frank gives it's 1976, 1980, and 1990. I guess 90 was the year he hit 390, wasn't it? Or was that 1980? Great one, Joel. Tell you folks know your baseball. You know your baseball. Lord. Great question from Frank. We're moving to the bottom of the third. Let us know ahead of time when you got a question. It was George Brett. Sure, makes sense. Williams played in 39 his rookie year. He didn't win it then. He probably won some in the 40s and the 50s. That's only 2 decades. And he didn't win, yeah. I mean, that's a great question and a super answer. Here's Rudy May now. It's no score. Again, if you're wondering, this is the first of a doubleheader. 80 is when he hit 390, okay. And I remember, I don't think he qualified for enough plate appearances, but they added the necessary ones, and he still led the league, so therefore he won the batting title. I believe that's how that works. That's a rule. Here's George Brunette to lead it off. He's a 6NR. Rudy May on the mound. .63 right-handed, fly ball left X. That's for Reichard, 4-6. Holy cow. Yeah, he was hurt. Reichard, 4-6. That's going to be a single. A leadoff single by Brunette. Just past Reichard, could not get that. He's a good hitter. Now here's Tommy Harper. Harper lined to third in the first. Here's Rudy now. And the pitch to Harper. 6-3 right-handed, fly ball left X, again to Reichard. Let's see if he can get this one. Again 4-6. No, that's going to be another base hit. 6-10-14. And he will boot it. Oh my, it's a single and an error. A 2-base error, technically, by Reichard. Harper goes to third, and Brunette scores. We don't know yet if it's unearned. And that is the first error and a costly one for the Angels. And that'll be 1-0. What's that now, Frank? Did I have a missed roll, Frank? Frank, was there a missed roll there? Do I need to send it back? It was 6-3 on the die on Brunette, a right-hander. 6-3 right-hander. Looking on the instant replay, Frank, here was the roll on Brunette at the plate, a 6-3. Very famous for the Pine Tar incident. And Here was the, and it was a 6-4 on the X roll with an 8. And Reichert a 4, and 8-4 was an S2. Okay, so I think we got that covered, but thank you. Thank God for the replays. But it was close. So it's Harper on third with no outs, and here's Steve Hovley now. 1-0 Seattle. And the pitch. That's going to be 6-6 left-handed. Pops it up to second for Alomar, 1 down. Now Wayne Comer. Two 6 left-handed, walked him. All right, so the infield is back for the double play. Yeah, the X roll was 6-4. Yeah, that's correct. And it was a base hit. First and third, 1 down. Here's Comer now. Walton. .512 right-handed, grounds to third X. That's Rodriguez. 225. G3. This is with with 1 out. G3 pound. The infield is back. Rodriguez E25, 5'10", 14. This could be 2, but I doubt it on a G3, first and third, and the runners will advance. So Rodriguez can only go to first on the play, and Harper comes in. And that will make it a 2-0 ball game. Here's Greg Goosen now. Clutch situation for Goosen. It's 2 outs. Comer on second. Here's the pitch from May. 2-8 left-handed, grounds it to third. This time Rodriguez, he gets it, throws it to Spencer at first, and the side is retired. But 2 runs, including the error by Reichert. We've gone 3. It's 2-0 Seattle. And we're going to head to the top of the 4th. I'm going to get some more coffee here. A nice leisurely ball game. Just to let you all know, I have a rebroadcast of a ball game from the 1911 replay. I'm not going to get into the details about it, but if you missed it, it's going to be playing at 6 p.m. Eastern tonight. The original broadcast is no longer on the playlist. I should hide it too, to make it even that much more special. Took it out of the playlist. I put the new one in the playlist. I like to do those every once in a while. It was originally broadcast in August of last year, and it was played in real world April 18th, 1911. And it's at South Grounds Park, or South Grounds Field. Bear with me, please. There we go. There we go. There. Okay, Brunette now facing Fregosi. Top of the fourth, 2-0 Seattle. Ah. And by the way, very sharp Brunette through 3. Fregosi walked in the first, 3-9 left-handed. He struck him out. And that's 3 strikeouts in a row. 1 down. Here's Bubba Morton now. Oh, that is good coffee. Wow. Morton flew to center in the first. 5-6, right-handed, pops it up to short for Euler. 2 away. Brunette mowing him down here. And here's Rick Reichart. Reichart, a single dropped. He couldn't get to it on the ball hit by Brunette, and then Harper singled, and then he made the error, which contributed to those 2 runs. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's the pitch to Reichart. 4-7 right-handed. He walked him. So Reichart is on. And Aurelio Rodriguez, the batter. You all want to talk, we talk about all sorts of things, life and death, and you know, you want to talk about a tragedy. Rodriguez was hit and killed as a pedestrian by a drunk driver. Christ, think about it. Rodriguez reached on the error by Goosen in the second he was left on. Reichart on first with a short lead, 2 outs. Here's Brunette. And that's 5-5, right-handed, and he struck him out. And that's 4 for Brunette. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The walk to Reichart left on. And we see Brunette as a decent strikeout pitcher, but not great. But he's throwing them today. 4 strikeouts in 4 innings. We're in the middle of the fourth. It's 2-0 Seattle in a snoozer, and I figured better to do 1 today, and then we'll come up in the morning tomorrow for the second game of this doubleheader. Here's Rudy May now. Jim Pagliarone leads it off. Pagliarone is interviewed a number of times on, it is a great freaking game, Ron, no doubt about it. A great freaking game. Here's the pitch from May. And it's 5-9 right-handed. And it's hit well with power by Pagliarone. Deep to left. Back to the wall goes Reichart, and he makes the catch. Oh, Rick Reichart with a one-handed catch at the warning track. You were wondering what's going to happen that time. Everyone, Angels fans holding their breath. That was a 5-9 right-handed and home run 1-12. It was a 19. So it's one down. And here's Donaldson. Absolutely. You know what? I don't know if Jim Morrison was the first to say nobody gets out of here alive. Okay, here's Rudy May, the pitch to Donaldson. 210, left-handed, ballpark. He's a left-handed hitter. That's a 17. And that will be a liner to second, caught by Alomar, 2 down. And here comes Ray Oyler. Good hand for Ray Oyler. He's a favorite here. And has power against left-handed hitting. He can't hit over 200, but he can hit it out if he connects. Okay, May. He grounded into a double in the second. May gets the sign from Askew. Here's the windup and the pitch to Oyler. 5-11 right-handed. And that's a ballpark blast by Oyler. And he has the power. Oh, it's a 4 in the, I think Seattle is small. The ball is rising, and it's a right-hander, and it is gone. Look at that, 1-17 on both ends. And it's a solo home run. We were just talking about Oyler. And that'll make it a 3-0 ball game. Let's look at that again, please. First home run of the ball game. First, let's enter that for Ray Oyler. Oh yeah, ball 4. I have a mind to go get a copy. I read it a long time ago. I was young. And I'd like to read it again, you know, now that you're older. You know what I mean? You have new sensibilities. But, you know, I can't find the audiobook online. For Oyler, that's home run number 8. Home run number 8 for Ray Oyler this year. He hit 165. He had 7 home runs in real world. And let's look at that again. It was a 5-11 right-handed. There it is. Ballpark blast against the right-hander, and he has end power. And it's 1-17, folks. It's a short fence. In fact, that's the shortest, except for right field in Detroit. It's 3-0 Seattle. And mind you, this is very important for Seattle. because they have a 3-game lead over the Kansas City Royals. The Royals were ahead of Seattle all season, and Kansas City has lost 7 in a row. 7-game losing streak, and they have fallen 3 games behind Seattle. They're in last. Of course, they came in 5th in the real world. Okay, here's Brunette, who has pitched very good baseball thus far. He comes to the plate, 6 NR. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Rudy now. That's 4-8, right-handed, walked him. Lord. Second time Brunette reached base safely, and here's Tommy Harper. So that's your favorite book ever. That's cool. Here's Rudy May now. Facing Harper, 1 for 2. That's 1-9, left-handed. Fly ball left for Reichart. Oh, and he makes the catch. And the side is retired, but 1 run on the 2-out home run by Ray Euler, his 8th of the year. We've gone 4. It's 3-0 Seattle. Any questions? Let us know the inning you'd like it to come out. Oh, you know, Bowie Kuhn, you want to talk about someone who is a stuffed shirt, has a corn cob stuck up his butt. He was the most conservative, frickin' dry as a bone. God almighty. Okay, here's Brunette. No runs, no hits, through 4. He has walked 2, struck out 4. And Spencer leads it off. Top of the 5th. 3-0 Seattle. Here's George Brunette now. And the pitch to Spencer. That's 4-2, left-handed. Grounds it to second. Donaldson has it. Throws to Greg Goosen. 1 out. Angels still looking for their first hit. 1 out in the top of the 5th. Here's Askew, 0 for 1, flew to center. That's going to be 6-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second for Donaldson. Uh-oh. You know, with all these 4s, it's 6-7 to Donaldson, 424. Oh, 10-4. It's a G3. Well, at least it's not going to be a hit. 6-10-11. Oh, and he boots it. A G3-E1. So there's another base runner. Askew is on. It was booted by Donaldson. Second error for Seattle. And Rudy May will hit here. May's first endurance is the 7th. Okay, Brunette from the stretch. Pitch to May. That's 6-4. 6-4 right-handed. Grounds to short X. Fregosi at 222. This could be 2. 222-22. G1. Oh, it certainly could be a G double play. Fregosi E22, 5-10-12. It's going to be a clean G1 with a runner on first, and it is a double play. Oh, shit. I looked at the wrong, I am so sorry. I looked at the wrong shortstop. I just caught it. That's going to be on Euler. I think it might be much of the same. We'll see now. It is fortunately, we have the roll here. 22 is the same, G1. But Euler is an E29, 5, 10, 12 E29. And he does, it is a clean G1 double play. 6 to 4 to 3, the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, the error, none left on after the double. We're in the middle of the fifth, 3-0 Seattle. And Rudy May takes the mound, 3-0 Seattle. Steve Hovley is the leadoff hitter here. Okay, here's May now. Bottom of the fifth, Hovley steps in, left-handed hitter. This will be lefty-lefty. .510 left-handed, ballpark. That's going to be a 5. Left-handed hitter. And it's a base hit. 1 to 5. Hovley is on, he's a B. Being held, 1 to 10. Here's Wayne Comer, he struck out and walked. Geishert pitched in this game in real world. And he is warming. Here's the pitch to Comer. That's for the Angels. 1-4 left-handed. There's another ballpark, and that's a 1. That's going to be a base hit. First and second. Nobody out. 1-5 on the right-handed is a base hit on a ballpark. Would have been 1 to 10. And here it is 1 to 10. Here's Danny Walton. First and second, nobody out. Walton walked and grounded to third. Here's Rudy now from the stretch, and the pitch to Walton. That's 6-7, right-handed, grounds to second X. Alomar, 325. (9-3), G3. He gets a hold of it. E25. 4-5-6. And looks like he's going to throw him out. It's a first and second, G3. The runners do advance. Alomar throws Walton out, and here's Greg Goosen. And Goosen will be walked. It's not my call. That's Schultz. Pilots shaking and baking today indeed, Frank. Now it's bases loaded, 1 out. Infield back for the double on Jim Pagliarone. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Here's Rudy, full windup, and the pitch to Pagliarone. That's 3-3. Whoa, 3-4, I'm sorry. It's a liner to short. Oh, that's a big out. It was caught by Fregosi. It was a 3-4 right-handed. Oh, against the left-hander, ballpark. My misreading. Oh, Lord, ballpark. I still think it's going to be a line out. Wait a minute, against the right-hander. No, it's a base hit. And that's going to be it for Rudy. Oh, Lord help me. Pagliarone with the base hit. Let's look at that again. And that's it for Rudy now. Little break in the action. It was a 3-4 left-handed. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, that was a ballpark blast. Lord Christ, we may have a replay on this. He does have the power. A 3-4 blast, and it's gone for a grand slam. Now we're going to have to look at that all over again. Oh, we're going to have to look at that again, folks. Oh, it looks like a grand slam. Now we go to our instant replay. That warrants an instant replay, folks. I hope you understand that you deal okay with my idiosyncrasies. We are in replay mode here. Not only did I misread it, but it was a ballpark blast, not a ballpark single opportunity. Let's go back here. It was a 3-4 right-handed. Oh, against the left-hander, ballpark. You see, that's what I missed. I thought in the commotion I got a little confused and missed that it was a ballpark blast, full diamond. Let's look at it again. That's 3-3. First I read it, it's 3-3. It's a 3-4. I corrected. Oh, 3-4, I'm sorry. It's a liner to short. Oh, that's a big out. Wait a minute, it's against the left-hander. By Fregosi. May is a left-hander. Lots of errors, lots of corrections. It was a 3-4 right-handed. Left-handed. Oh, against the left-hander, ballpark. And it was an 8. And Pagliarone, we're in live action now. Pagliarone with the N power against left-handers, and it was an 8, and that is a home run. So it is a grand slam home run by Jim Pagliarone to knock out Rudy May. Lord, and the fans are going crazy, so let's adjust that. Four runs in. It is 7-0. Pagliarone had 6 home runs in real world. Lord, Rudy May. And that's number 3 for Pagliarone. And John Donaldson is due up, and it's going to be Geishart coming in. He pitched in this game in real world. Geishart, a right-hander, comes in. He is taking his warm-ups. Geishart. Rudy pitched 4 1/3. It was not his day. Grand slam by Pagliarone. Boy, that smarts. We can close him out. 4, 5, 7 runs for Rudy May. Everyone can have an off day, right? And here's Geishart taking his warm-ups now on the mound. Donaldson will lead it off, left-handed hitter. Then it'll be Euler and Brunette. Okay, here's Geishart. Was he a crazy dude? Wow. Pitch to Donaldson, 3-4 right-handed, and there's a base hit for Donaldson. His second of the ball game. Now Ray Euler. There's going to be some fielding changes for Seattle if they have anybody. See if we can knock out some of those 4s. Here's the pitch to Euler. That's 1-6 right-handed. He chops it to second for Alomar. And the side, that's 2 outs. I'm sorry. And here's George Brunette. Big hand for Brunette. Maybe we'll get a double shot from Kathy in the middle of the 7th, if we're lucky. The pitch to Brunette. That's 4-10 right-handed. Ballpark, lured those ballparks, and that's a base hit. His second single of the ball game. Brunette 2 for 2 with a walk. He's a good hitting pitcher. We have top of the 7th. Frank has one top of the 7th. All right. Here's Tommy Harper now. Brunette on first, Donaldson on second, 2 down. .58 right-handed, grounds to second, X. Alomar, 325. G2, E25, 479. And he throws him out. So pretty hideous inning there for California. 4 runs on a grand slam home run by Jim Pagliarone. We've gone 5. It's 7-0. And Brunette comes out throwing shutout baseball. He is not allowed to hit. Hegan is coming in to play first base. He's a 2, and he will replace Greg Goosen, a 4. Jim Hegan. Believe it or not, John Kennedy, who hasn't played much this year, he's coming in at 3rd. Some of you may say, well, this is cheating. Well, I don't know. I really don't know if it's cheating. Hegan, Kennedy coming in at 2nd for Harper. Dick Simpson will play left field for Danny Walton. Just feel like it, folks. Dick Simpson, a 2. He might be a 3 in advanced. No? Those differ sometimes. And we'll take our chances. Well, we'll keep we'll keep Pagliarone in there, even though he's a 4. I could have brought McNerney in, but so looking at the lineup, we have Dick Simpson now playing left, Hegan playing first, and John Kennedy playing third. And Brunette will face the top of this order. I'm going to refresh my coffee and we'll get going. 7-0 Seattle. Okay, here's Brunette now. No hits by California through 6. Brunette in the windup, pitch to Alomar. That's 3-7 left-handed. That's a grounder to short for Euler. And he throws it over to Goosen, 1 out. Here's Jay Johnstone now, left-handed hitter. This will be lefty-lefty. Johnstone 0 for 2. The wind-up, the pitch from Brunette. That's 2-9. Oh, we got doubles coming up. 2-9 left-handed. Struck him out. And that's the 5th strikeout for Brunette. We got a double shot in the middle of the 7th from Kathy Harden. That's 3 coming up. 1 from Big Frank. And with 2 outs, here's Fregosi. Here's Brunette now. And the pitch. That's 5-8 right-handed. Fly ball right field for Comer. And the side is retired. A 1-2-3 for Brunette. And boy, has he pitched great baseball. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. Lord. Let me take a peek at George Brunette on that Google interweb. I remember him as a kid. He died in 1991 at the age of 56. Here's the reference to ball 4. They don't really go into detail about his craziness, but they mention the craziness. He played in Mexico. He had a heart attack in Veracruz, Mexico at the age of 56. Okay. Bottom of the 6th, here's Vern Geishert. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Geishert coming in. He relieved May. And leading it off is Steve Hovley. It's 7-0. Here's Geishert. 4-4 left-handed, catcher X. Oh. As Q3-2. That could be a base hit. A dribbler. A squibber. 6-11-15. E2. I don't know. It's going to be WS again. Second time I've had that this game. Wait a minute. Here it is. It's a squib single for Hovley. His third hit of the game. Being held 1-10. And Wayne Comer, the batter. We have a question from Frank after this inning, and then a double shot from Kathy in the 7th inning stretch. Pitch to Comer, 5-7 right-handed, and there is a base hit. And that makes it 1st and 3rd. And there's action in the Angels bullpen again. Now Dick Simpson. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Yeah. Trying to figure out. Sometimes it's not easy to keep. Simpson is playing left field now. First and 3rd, no outs. Pitch from Geishert. That is 2-3 right-handed. Grounds it back to Geishert. Throws to second, over to first, double play, and Hovley scores. No run batted in. 2 outs, and it's now an 8-0 ball game. And here comes Mike Hegan, who came in to play first base for Goosen. Geishert, the windup and the pitch. 1-7 right-handed, and he walked him. And here's Pagliarone, had the grand slam. That little space right there is for Pagliarone. That's 5-7 right-handed, and that's going to be a base hit. Hegan goes to 3rd and holds. They'll stay with Geishert here. Now John Donaldson, they'll give him one more chance here with 2 outs. Beatles question, Bill Ivamy, we have the top of the 7th taken, but we can surely add 2. Well, first it'll be Frank, Bill, then it'll be you, and please, both of you, wait for my call. Thank you. Here's Donaldson at the plate. Geishert the pitch. That's 6-7 left-handed, and he struck him out. So the side is retired. There was 1 run. And we're heading to the 7th. And this gives me a chance to sit back, and it's 8-0. Read and enjoy. Let's have it, Frank. Frank's question, top of the 7th. And don't forget, we have a double shot from Kathy in the 7th inning stretch. Frank, it's yours. Your call. Good coffee, no weed, no cannabis this afternoon. I'm waiting till the rebroadcast, which I'll talk about again. 6 p.m. Eastern, be there. If you're interested, love to chat with you in the text. It's a rebroadcast. We're waiting for Frank and his question here. Anytime now, Frank. Frank, calling on Frank. Send it out, Frank. It's the top of the 7th. It's your question. I think Frank may be having a delay here. Here it is. What pitcher gave up Tony Gwynn first major league hit on July 19th, 1982? Wow. You want to talk about arcane. And did you know that, Frank? Holy cow. What pitcher gave up Tony Gwynn Sr.'s first major league hit on July 19th, 1982? Wow. No idea. No frickin' idea. We see it, but I'm looking for the answers now. I see it, Rick. I see the question. I think people are stumped. Frank, how about the answer? Shit. My God, this thing is lagging a bit. No, Rick, it's honor system. No looking it up, please. Honor system. Frank, what's the answer? Nobody knows it. We've got a delay here. Are you with us, Frank? Let's be patient here. George Brunette is getting antsy. We're going to move on. If we get the answer from Frank, great. Let's move on to Bill Ivamy. Bill Ivamy has a Beatles question. Go, Bill. I think he has a connection issue. Oh, the movie Help shows that lads skiing during the film they played another sport. Name the sport. Holy shit. What could have been the sport? Christ. Well, you know, technically, biking is a sport. Technically, and I'm going to ask for credit on this, Bill Ivamy, biking is a sport. And they rode bicycles in the Bahamas. I know I'm reaching there. An Olympic sport. Christ. And we have the answer from Frank. Sid Monge. Sid Monge, Frank. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank. That was pretty arcane. Bill Ivamy, Winter Olympic sports. They did skiing, but what was the other sport? Oh, Lord Christ. See, there's a Beatles question I didn't know. I may have forgot it. They did smoke weed. They did smoke weed during that. Curling is correct, okay. It's just a guess. Two great questions from two great guys. Double from Frank. It was Sid Monge who got the first, let up the first hit off of the senior. Tony Gwynn, and curling. I know, you know, I don't remember the curling. But I'm going to take your word for it. And I see pictures of it already. You sweep, yeah. We're heading to the top of the seventh. No hits allowed. I don't say the word, the hyphenated word. So, yeah, there's George Harrison. George Harrison. Thanks for the question. I love the Beatle questions. And thanks for yours, Frank. And we have a double shot from Kathy. After this half inning, here's George Brunette now. All eyes on Brunette. 9 outs away from you know what, and it's going to be Bubba Morton to lead it off. Here's Bubba stepping in. Brunette now. The wind-up and the pitch to Bubba. That's a 1-9 left-handed. That is a drive hit out to right. Comer can't get it. It drops in. That's going to be a double for Bubba Morton. And the fans cheering. The fans are cheering and giving a big hand to George Brunette. And Brunette's endurance was only 5. He went 6 innings of no-hit baseball for Bubba Morton to lead off the 7th with a double. We've had one no-hitter this season. It was Dave McNally. Okay, here's Reichart now. Angels down 8-0. That's 2-6 left-handed, walked him. Now one more hitter walk and he is fatigued. Lord. And there's actually action in the bullpen. Seattle won this one 4-1. Brunette went all the way. And it's their ace, their so-called ace, Bob Locker, who was warming. Bob Locker. Here's Rodriguez now. First on second, nobody out. 1-9 left-handed, grounds it back to Brunette. He holds the runners, throws Rodriguez out at first, 1 down. And here's Jim Spencer. Four left-handed, grounds to third X. That's for, not for Harper. That's for Kennedy. He's a 218. 218, very nice job by Brunette. 218, 19-2, E18, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to be a clean G1. This could be 2. And it is. It's Kennedy who throws it to Donaldson and then over to Hegan for the inning-ending double play. Brunette gets out of it without fatigue. And it's the 7th inning stretch, folks. I'm going to get some more coffee. And we're going to wait for Kathy's double shot here. Double shot, middle of the 7th. Here it is. The 1991 World Series was the only one to end in a 7th game extra inning 1-0 loss for the Braves. 3 years prior, the same reliever who lost this game won the Kirk Gibson game for the Dodgers. Ivamy goes with Lee Brandt. Rhodes Scholar is here. Whoa, it's not Lee Brandt, it's not Hershiser. Lord. Oh, Lord help us. Bill Ivamy guesses Jay Howell. Rhodes Scholar Niedenfuer. I remember him, his name. Niedenfuer. Let's see if we can get this one from Kathy Harden. Pena. Bill Ivy pulling them all out. No, no, no. All across the board. Again. And Bill got it. Bill got it with Pena. I assume it's Pena. Great question from Kathy Harden again. And it is Pena, Alejandra Pena, right? Oh, Lord. We got another one coming. It was a super question. I've had it with the coffee. And I'm not going to do any weed. I'm waiting till 6 p.m. I'm waiting till 6 p.m. Now we got another one coming from Kathy. It's a double shot. The highs and lows of being a reliever indeed. Alejandro Pena was the answer. And now we're waiting for the second question from Kathy Harden. She said it's a double shot. It's 8-0 Seattle. Who was the youngest man to become president of the U.S.? No, I think he was the youngest to be elected, Frank. I think it was TR. TR was 42, I believe, or months younger than Kennedy when McKinley was assassinated. Thank you, Kathy Harden. Yeah, it's a tricky question. Kennedy was the youngest to be elected and inaugurated. Who is TR? Yeah, that was his nickname, Frank. In fact, he was the first president to be well known by his initials, TR. You know, and then FDR, JFK, LBJ. Frank, TR was younger because he was younger when he quote unquote became president upon the assassination of William McKinley. I believe he was 42. Bill Ivamy notes he has curling on TV and Guterman on YouTube. Isn't life grand? And here's Vern Gershart in his second full inning of relief. Actually, we have to 1, 2, 3, and that's 1, 2, one more if he gets an out here. That would be 2 innings. Super question from Kathy Harden, as usual. I wouldn't expect anything but. Here's Gershart now, taking his warms. Oh, I'm so sorry. We're a low-budget show. Leading it off is Euler. Geishart winds and the pitch. That's 6'10", right-handed, and he struck him out. That's 2 innings, and now he is in his. Actually, he has 4. Wow. Okay, Brunette will hit. Brunette says he's fine. 2 for 2 with a walk. 1-3, fly ball right for Morton. 2 outs. And here's John Kennedy. Speaking of Kennedy, weren't we just speaking about him? Wasn't he on the Dodgers before this? Here's John Kennedy. And we have another question at the top of the 9th from Kathy Harden. What a frickin' treat. Another question. Yeah, Frank, take care of your marriage, but have her join us. Have her join us. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Kennedy at the plate now. He came in to play third for Harper. Here's the pitch from Geishart. 4-5, right-handed, grounds it to short. And that's for Fregosi, and he throws it to Spencer, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Geishert. And we've gone 7. It's 8-0. Here's Brunette, seeking to maintain endurance. He has a double and a walk in the 7th. Here's Joe Askew, and there's action in the California bullpen again. Here's Brunette. That's 5-4 right-handed, fly ball center. For Hovley, 4-4. It's a fly ball 2. Hovley. 3-4-5 rare play. Haven't had one of those in a while. It's going to be an F2 rare play. And he makes the catch for the out. Had there been runners on base, we would have had some stuff going on. But that doesn't really, that's not here nor there. And now there will be an obligatory hitter for Geishert. Geishert pitched 1, 2, and 2/3. Let's see who's going to hit here against Brunette with 1 out, nobody on. Bill Ivamy, which Kennedy signed that ball? Was it John or John? Let's see who's going to hit here. The ball player, okay. It's going to be Ruben Amaro. Ruben Amaro. Thank you, Rhodes Scholar, for sending me Ruben Amaro. So Amaro steps in. He's a right-handed hitter going against the left-hander, Brunette. Here's the windup and the pitch to Amaro. That's 5-5 against the right-hander, and he struck him out. And that's the 6th strikeout for Brunette today. Any way you want to cut it or dice it, he's pitched great baseball. Ruben Amaro. This was Ruben Amaro Sr. This was his last year. Just to let you know. And I guess he had a son, Ruben Amaro Jr. who played in the 90s. That's him after he retired, Junior. Wow. Did he really, Bill Ivamy? Wow. Here's Alomar With 2 outs, nobody on, Brunette really 1 hit allowed, a 1-hit shutout. Oh, was he? I did not know that, Bill. Okay, here is Alomar, the pitch from Brunette. That is 6-8, switch hitter batting right, lines it to third, caught by Kennedy. And it's a 1-2-3 for Brunette again. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. It's 8-0. Just to let you all know, this is a 1-hit shutout. McNally had a no-hitter. We had 3 1-hit complete games. Kilkenny, Broadbender, and Edmondson. Those were all 1-hitters in our season. McNally had the no-no. You play thousands of games, you're gonna get that shit. Glad to see you, Sean. Oh yeah, never stopped, Sean. I have games daily, sometimes 2 a day. There's going to be a new pitcher now for the Angels as Amaro hit for Geishert. Let's see who it's going to be now. In an 8-0 ball game. It's going to be Greg Washburn. Greg Washburn. Lord. He was brought up here in September. It is 8-0. Greg Washburn coming in. He played 1 year. He had 11 1/3 innings pitched and allowed 10 runs for a 7.94 ERA. Boy, they got a lot of nerve bringing him in. Greg Washburn is coming in now. I assume no relation to Ray Washburn. He's still alive. So Washburn comes in. Oh, Bill, yeah. Washburn coming in. I guess this is the time to bring him in. It's 8-0. Yeah, they got a lot. And it's going to be Steve Hovley leading it off. Washburn is a right-handed pitcher. Hovley 3 for 4 today. 8-0 Seattle. 1 hitter for Brunette. Here's Washburn. And the pitch to Hovley. That's 1-4 against the right-hander. It's probably better they go on the hitter's card. And it's a fly ball to left. And under it is Reichart for the catch. 1 out. Now here's Wayne Comer. Comer 2 for 3. 2 singles, scored a run, walked. Washburn gets the sign from Askew. That's 4-3 right-handed. Whoa, ground ball first X. That's Spencer, a 214. G1, E14, 357 on an E14. And he takes it to the bag, 2 outs. So Washburn has retired the first 2 batters here. And here's Dick Simpson now. Now, I think there was also an announcer named Dick Simpson. I'm just losing myself in Strat-O-Matic, folks, not thinking about my worries. I got plenty of them. Okay, Washburn gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Simpson. That's 6'9", right-handed. And that's a fly ball to center field. Playable by Johnstone, and he makes the catch. And look at that, a 1-2-3 inning for Greg Washburn. And we've gone 8. It's 8-0. And here's George Brunette to face the heart of the order. Yeah, he was good. I thought Simpson was good. 8-0 ball game. And Brunette trying to get the 1-hitter. Here comes Johnstone now to lead it off. Oh, Jim Simpson. Oh, I'm so sorry, not Dick. So sorry about that. Oh, Christ. Okay, here's Brunette with the 1-hit shutout. He let up a double to Morton, that was it. Here's the wind-up pitch to Johnstone. And that is a 6-3 left-handed fly ball right X. That's for Comer, 3-8. That's a fly ball 2, E8. Oh, yeah, Kathy, I forgot. Oh, yeah. I forgot your question, Kathy. Can we do it immediately after the game? Kathy Harden, I am so sorry. You know, I'm just a fallible human. I forgot your question, top of the 9th. Are you okay with that? Can we do it right at the end of the game? This is Johnstone, 5-3 left-handed fly ball. I got to do a replay on this. I'm so sorry. Got to see where I was at. Lord, that was Kathy. I'm sorry. You let up a double to Morton. That was it. Here's the wind-up pitch to Johnstone. And that is a 6-3 left-handed fly ball right X. It's That's for Comer. Okay, it's an F2. Yeah. That's a fly ball 2. Okay, that's an F2. That's correct. So we are going to just pick it up to look at the E side of it. Kathy, I'm so sorry. It's an error. Consider it an error. Pick it up to look at the E. We could do it after this out, or the next, or this play. It's a 5, 6, 7, 8. Fly ball to right, Comer E8 on a 5, 6, 7, 8, and he makes the catch. 2 down. And Kathy Harden with 2 outs in the top. Oh, shit. Wait a minute, that goes over here. Been a long game. Here it is. Martin Scorsese loved the song Gimme Shelter so much he had it on 3 different soundtracks of his movies. Name 1, 2, or all 3. Holy cow. Holy cow. Gimme Shelter is great, especially the intro. you know? I don't think it was Raging Bull, or I would have remembered that. Super questions, super emojis, Kathy Harden. I'll take a guess. Well, I don't think so. I'm not gonna guess. Martin Scorsese loved the song Gimme Shelter so much, he had it on 3 different soundtracks of his movies. Name 1, 2, or all 3 if you can. Lord help us. I don't know if it's this one. I don't even know if he directed this. Oh, Goodfellas. Yeah, Goodfellas. It's a super question. Which one is correct? Goodfellas? Mean Streets, and a documentary. Oh, I got it too. So it's Casino and Goodfellas, and there's one more. Did he? I know he did the band, but the Last Waltz. For the band, but did he do a Rolling Stone documentary? I think he did. Goodfellas and Casino are correct. How about the Rolling Stones? It's an amazing introduction. Oh, did he just pass Bill Ivamy? How recently? Oh, God. A couple months ago, Jesus. Based in Boston with Jack. Oh, God. A Toronto boy, was he? I love The Last Waltz, especially when the moment when Neil Young comes on stage and does Helpless. DiCaprio. Leo was in it. Fregosi waiting. Brunette with a one-hitter. Don't miss my special announcement after this ball game. We'll do it immediately. The Departed. You know, I think I saw that. Jack Nicholson was in it. Yeah, I remember that movie. That was some whacked out movie. Did Ronnie Hawkins open that up? Yeah. Bill, do you remember? You see what the conversation you provoke, Kathy Harden? Do you remember the scene when Neil Young came out and he did Helpless? Just awesome, wasn't it? Great question, Kathy Harden. We love it. Well, it's 1 out. Brunette on the mound. And the pitch to Fregosi. That's going to be a 6-7 right-handed, grounds to second X. For Donaldson, 424. Whoa, that's going to be a 1-4 single, an S2. 489, 24. And it's a base hit for Fregosi, and now it's a 2-hit shutout. So there's the second hit. Here's Bubba Morton now. Morton is 1 for 3. And the pitch 2-6, left-handed, walked him. And now he's 1 hitter walk away from fatigue. But they're going to let him stay on here. You've seen Neil Walken. Yeah, you're a Canadian, aren't you? First on second, 1 out. Brunette trying to finish this up. Pitch to Reichert. That is 6-6 right-handed. Pops it up to short. Euler has it, 2 down. And Aurelio Rodriguez. Brunette 1 out away. Kingston, yeah. There is a town in North Ontario. Rodriguez 0 for 3, reached on an error. Here's Brunette now. 2-11 left-handed, oh my. It's a liner to short and it's caught by Euler and the ball game is over. Oh, what a performance by George Brunette. He went all the way. The final score 8-0 Seattle. Brunette the winner. Stand by for our special announcement. He won his 7th, maybe the best game he ever pitched, at least this year. He pitched 9 innings. He allowed only 2 hits. It was a shutout. He walked 4, struck out 6. Washburn came in, pitched a great inning. The loss goes to Rudy. The final line, Seattle 8 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. California, no runs, 2 hits. Really shut down by Brunette and 1 error, and that's the ball game. We will have our the second game of this doubleheader tomorrow morning. And for now, though, what I'd like to bring to your attention to is a program that will be aired tonight. It is a rebroadcast, but the original broadcast has been suddenly hidden. You can see it on the landing page. It is a rebroadcast of the Philadelphia Phillies at the Boston Rustlers. Originally played on April 18th, 1911, and it was originally broadcast in August 19th of last year. All I can tell you is there's some interesting things in this game, no doubt about it. And if you'll be there, I'll be there. It's a 6 p.m. Eastern time start. Of course, I'm not going to be playing the game. It's been uploaded and set up. And it premieres at 6 p.m. That's less than 2 hours. And I'll be there in the live text if any of you want to be there. So please join me. Yes, there will be chat. Yes, of course, there'll be live, fresh chat. There will be, the original chat is taken away. And we'll see you there, Kathy Harden. This is where they played it. The South End grounds of Boston. And this picture is in the public domain. I set it up as the sort of the video icon, and because of YouTube being so tough with copyright, I noted that it is in the public domain. We'll have weed and we'll have fun. 6 p.m. Eastern, folks, be there. Thanks a lot for this game. This was awesome. I enjoyed it very much. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. And I'll catch you all next time. Thank you, Kathy Harden. Thanks for the questions. And thanks for coming up with the idea for doing the questions, because it's obviously something that others, they like to give questions, others like to answer them, and, well, it provokes great conversation and knowledge building. I'm serious. Take care, everybody. And although I won't be able to provide any sound for tonight's game, we can still do questions. So if any of you have any questions, just throw them out there. Throw them out there anytime. Take care.